Okay, this is a short video about the perfect tense in French. You might have heard of Etriferbs and avoir verbs, and this is about the difference between the two and why we need them both. I was going to make this video years ago, but I couldn't find any copyright-free pictures of apples or pencils. So today I just thought, well, I'll go in the kitchen and find myself an apple, which was good. And I didn't really want to get a pencil, break it, but while I was in the kitchen, I found this nice piece of celery, which I'm going to use instead. So good. So, if you've started looking at the perfect tense, you'll know that I ate is j'ai mangé, I played is j'ai joué, I swam is j'ai nagé, I broke is j'ai cassé, and then if you want to say I went, it's with je suis allé, or if you're feminine, je suis allé with an extra e. You can do the z thing there because this ends in an s and this ends in a vowel. And this is okay. This is like in English, fiancé is the person you're engaged to. Or you might have a friend called Amy who spells her name like this with the I, meaning loved, because we're talking about what happened, what played. Okay? But we need to look at why some are like this, j'ai mangé, j'ai joué, j'ai nagé, and then all of a sudden these come along and you've got to deal with je suis allé. Well, it comes down to the fact that it's not I ate, it's I have eaten. You'll all know that je is I and j'ai is I have. So I have eaten, j'ai mangé. So when we would say I ate, the French say j'ai mangé. And that have is very important. For example, I have your apple. And what's happened to your apple? It's been eaten. So it's very important that have, look, I have your apple. There it is. And what's happened to it? It's been eaten. So I have eaten your apple. I know they say you can't have your cake and eaten it, but I have your apple and it looks pretty eaten to me. So I have eaten your apple. J'ai mangé ta pomme is what we would say in English, I ate your apple. I ate your apple, but the French have to use have eaten. And in this case, it's very important that there's something to actually have, and I have eaten it. Same with your pencil, sorry, but I've got it. I have your pencil. Oh dear, it's broken. I have your pencil. Oh dear, it's broken. I have broken your pencil. J'ai cassé ton crayon. Now you would say, I broke your pencil. I broke your pencil. But in French it has to be I have. And there is literally something to have. We can do it again if you want. I have your pencil. It's broken. I have broken your pencil. J'ai cassé ton crayon. Right. Break away from that for a minute. Break. And we'll look at the Etriferbs. So here we've got allé, to go. And they do seem to form some patterns. So there's go. And then retourner is the opposite of go. It's come back. And so is rentrer, return. Arriver is another kind of return, to arrive. And these are all go as well. Entrer, to go in. Sortir, to go out. Partir, to go away. A bit like go, this is to come. Rester is the opposite of go, is to stay. This is go down, descendre. This is go up, monter. These are a bit different. Tomber is to fall. Mourir is to die. And naître is to be born. But so you can see they're mainly to do, lots of them to do with coming and going, and then a couple of other ones. But there's something else in common. These are your Etriferbs. They're also intransitive verbs, because with these verbs there is nothing to have. It's not like I have eaten your potato, I have broken your celery. There's nothing to have. You can't say I have gone. It's not a have thing. There's nothing there to have. It's just I am gone. Where am I? I'm gone. Yeah, in English you'd say I went. I went. But in French they say I am. Oh look, I am back. I am back. I am returned. Okay, I returned, but you say I am back. I'm gone. I'm returned. I am gone. I'm returned. A little kid would get this, wouldn't they? Because that's how you talk to little kids. So in French, you don't say I went, you say I am gone. You don't say I have arrived, or I arrived, because there's nothing to have. You can't say I returned, I have returned, because there's nothing to have. It's I am. gone. I am arrived. I am returned. Je suis allé. Je suis arrivé. Je suis retourné. I am gone. I am arrived. I am returned. Or, because it's with je suis, just like you would say je suis grand, but for feminine you would say je suis grande, for I am tall. Je suis petit. Je suis petite, for I am short, for feminine. Je suis allé. Je suis arrivé. Je suis retourné, with that extra E. And that means I went. I am gone. I arrived. I am arrived. I returned. I am back. Okay, so it very much depends if there's something to have. If there's a thing you can actually have, I have broken your pencil. If there's nothing to have, I am gone. Je suis allé. Okay, so there's your avoir verbs. J'ai mangé ta pomme. J'ai cassé ton crayon. And your etre verbs. Etre is the verb to be. I am gone. Okay, right, well, I've gone too. I've gone to eat that celery so it doesn't go to waste.